Hey.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You gotta turn that music down, pal.
I can't hear you.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah?
Alright, hey, I was looking on this, this Craigslist thing. And, I just moved to Cleveland myself. I'm originally down here in Baltimore.
Uh-huh.
The home of the Ravens, the best team in the NFL is what I like to call them. I recently, was a little skeptical about, buying a sailboat. I was always into the speedboats, what they call them, the race rockets, this and that, the other thing.
Yeah.
But, I was originally out on this one sailboat with me and my lady friend, and I'll tell you what, I got, one of the best blowies that I've ever had on this sailboat, and ever since then, I've been on these sailboats. It seems like it relaxes everyone. Next thing you know, she's down there doing a blowy, and, everybody's having fun. This happened to me 3 times in a row. I went on a sailboat, so I'm thinking, common sense, I buy a sailboat, I'm pretty much getting a blowy every time I go out, you know what I mean? I'm talking about a blowy, you know what I mean? Like a blowy, like, the girl opens her mouth, she goes down, sometimes you close your eyes, sometimes you look up at you.
Tell me again.
I'm talking about like a blowy, like, the girl opens her mouth, she goes down there, does some things, sometimes she looks up at you, it's a little awkward, you kind of look away, she says, tell me when, you say, you're going to know when, and, you explode, you know what I mean? Like a blowy.
Blowy, huh?
Yeah, I call it a blowy. Yeah, well, back in the day, they probably didn't call it a blowy. They, called it something else. I called it blowy, highway hummer, getting Sasha's leg, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, I see you got a, a nice little sailboat I could probably get in. I could basically see myself right now getting a blowy on it. But you're asking a little too much for it. I was going to see if you can come down on the price a little bit.
Well, how do we know it's too much?
Well, talk to my friend, Johnny. He's from Detroit. He just moved down here, and he's looking at it, the other day, and he says, that's a great, great sailboat. I can see you get a blowy on it, but, it looks like the paint's a little crazy. It looks like it's got the blue bottom on it. When's the last time that thing's been waxed?
Waxed?
Yeah, waxed.
You don't wax a boat?
You don't wax the boat. We're down here in Baltimore. We wax the fuck out of a boat, especially when we get blowies on it.
Well, you're talking about the sides?
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the bottom, so it glides through the water a little easier. You know what I mean? As you bad enough, you're going off wind. You're going off a blowy.
You can't wax the part that's in the water. You'll never get any paint on it again.
No, you strip the wax and then you re-wax it because you get that, you get that fucking barnacles on there and everything builds up from it, from the water being warm. You know what I mean? You must not deal with the same water that we deal with down here in Baltimore. Down here in Baltimore, we got bodies floating around.
Baltimore?
Yeah, Baltimore, the home of the Ravens, the best team in the NFL, I like to call them.
Well, I didn't wax. I haven't waxed it for a while because the last time I waxed it, I couldn't get the goddamn wax off.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it seems like you're going in super duper slow-mo, talking about this wax. Let's get back to the blowies. Now, the thing is, I don't understand how you couldn't get it off. You just go out there and you buy a little wax stripper. You can get it at your local Home Depot, Ace Hardware store. I don't know if you got them things out there, but these are things that we got around our way, you know what I mean? You might have something like Yoki Doki Shop and Yoki Boki Shop. You can buy some wax from, and you get some wax stripper, you strip the wax off, and then you repaint it. I mean, you don't have to repaint, you re-wax it, and then the thing glides through there, so you ain't got to, depend on so much wind. But I like to call it a blowy.
A blowy, huh?
Yeah, that's what I call it. But, we think we can make some kind of deal? Because I'm going to be moving down there in like 2 weeks. I need me a sailboat.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You haven't seen the boat.
I'm looking at it right now on the internet. It's white and blue, correct?
I know, but you got to see the boat up with your eyeball.
Well, that's the blue. That's the beauty of the internet. I'm seeing pictures right now. I'm liking what I see. Like I say, I can picture myself standing right up on that bow, getting them blowy.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What was the question?
The question is, could you come down, a little bit, because it doesn't seem like there's too much wax on the bottom. It looks like it's been, in the weather. It's probably been in the snow, been in the hot, been hot, been cold, been hot, been cold. And who knows if you got a blowy on it and you just ain't telling me. You know what I mean? I don't need your blow nuts on there.
what I'm trying to figure out is, when you buy a new boat, is there any wax on it?
What I'm trying to figure out right now is why this conversation's going so slow. All I'm talking about is, you're asking $8,900 for it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, with as slow as this conversation's going, and, chances of me getting a blowy in there is pretty good, because I like to get blowies. I always ask for them, there's nothing wrong with asking. People say, you shouldn't ask for a blowy. Just let her do the thing, Shit, I asked for the blowy. The worst she's going to say is no. And, she says yes, and next thing you know, you're getting a blowy a couple minutes later. So you just ask for it. Anyway, besides that.
What are you offering?
I'm going to offer you, $3,900. Because I'm going to have to $3,900. I'm going to have to redo that whole bottom. And like I said, who knows if you got blowies on there, and I got to wipe something up. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm never going to sell it for $3,900. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Maybe where you from, down here in Baltimore, that sounds like a good price to me.
I think you ought to buy a new one.
A new one?
Yeah.
You telling me that I should go out and get a new sailboat so I can get my blowies on a new one?
Well, I still don't understand what this blowy business is.
A blowy, all right, let me explain it to you. Let me break it down. You know what I mean? Let's say...
That's wind.
Yeah, you could call it wind. I call it, a good time. Let's say you and the old lady friend sitting there watching a movie, right? You guys are chilling, things are going well. She's kind of laying on you, you know what I mean? Next thing you know,
It's supposed to have wind blowing on it.
Yeah, I realize what you're saying, but I'm talking about, let's just say that you in this boat, right? Just, picture shit with me, right? You and this lady friend, you're sitting on the boat, you got a nice little shot of the bridge, nice little, breeze in front of you, the sun setting. Next thing you know, she's kissing on your chest, kissing on your stomach. 2 seconds later, instant blowy. You're getting blowed so hard, you don't know which way you're going. You got signs telling you to go this way. Don't go here, there's rocks, low tide. You don't care where you're going. You got a smile on your face enjoying your blowy.
Is that the same as a gale?
No, nobody's being gay here. It's a woman giving you a blowy. And then she says, hey, tell me when, and you giggle, you know that giggle? Yeah, you bitch, you're going to know when. I ain't going to have to tell you. And you giggle, and next thing you know, you say, ooh, sorry, babe, I got a little carried away, trying to turn this shit. I didn't mean to tell you, and went, and, looks like she's got snot on her face.
Well, okay, I don't know what this blowy has to do with the price of a boat.
Because what I'm saying is that's why I'm buying the boat, to get more blowies. You see what I mean? Like, how, you go out and buy a nice car sometimes,
Yeah.
The older guys go out to buy the nice Ferrari so they can get more blowies. Well, I'm going to buy this boat because it seems like whenever I'm on a boat, I look up and I'm getting blowy.
Oh, boy. God, I don't know where this vernacular comes from.
Well, now, hey, I'll tell you what. I like your vocabulary, pal. I like you.
Yeah.
I like you. I'll tell you what. I can picture me and you side by side on this very same boat with 2 chicks getting blowies. What do you think, huh? We hook this up? I come down Ohio.
I don't know.
Me and you eat mashed potatoes and getting blowies. Sound good?
Well, if you like mashed potatoes, that's called delicious, not blowy.
No, I tell you what. I can make it blowy delicious for you. I tell you what. You know what I mean. You get me.
Oh, God.
I tell you what. Look, now I'm going to call you back in about 5 minutes. Let me discuss this with my running partner. Basically my girl who's giving all these blowies.